C1 here at Unique Specialty and Classics. This one's a 1956 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. And underneath the hood, 265 cubic inch, 240 horse, GU suffix code, so era correct, 2 4-barrel carb setup. It also appears to have the correct 4 barrels, carders, front and rear, as well as the intake manifold. I'm going to tell you where to check that out in just a second. First of all, let's take a peek at this iconic front end. Of course, the 13-tooth grill setup, bright work around the headlights, chrome looking good. Of course, the Corvette flag insignia. Check out the still pictures on this car, folks. UniqueClassicCars.com. If you're watching this video on YouTube, click on the link down below this video in the description. That's going to take you right to our website. Of course, you can call us 507-386-1726. Now, in those still pictures, I've taken each air cleaner off the top of those carbs, get a little bit better picture at the tag on there. So check those out. Like I said, appears to be the correct carbs, front and rear. Also get a good picture of the intake manifold. So it is the correct intake manifold as far as the casting number. You're going to be able to see that. As you can also see, paint shows well in this one. There's a few spots. It shows its age a little bit. I noticed there was just a little bit of kind of a light cracking in the paint in a couple spots. Maybe a chip or a touch-up that's been done here or there. But overall, get in this car, drive it, have some fun. Be a great one for your local roll-ins, cruise-ins, local shows. Wouldn't be afraid to drive this car at all. Of course, the kind of white or ivory cove and red, classic Corvette colors. Wide white walls. Chevrolet Corvette wheel covers for another classic look. Interior, red interior. Now it appears somebody has updated the transmission to a 4-speed. Corvette experts out there, I believe this would have came with a 3-speed manual transmission with that GU suffix code. And again, era correct, 265 cubic inch V8. The dual 4-barrel setup. Manual transmission. Let's take a look at the chrome in the rear of this car. Gotta love how the dual exhaust exits out through the bright work in the rear of that fender. Little bubbling on the paint. I don't even know if I can get it to show up in the video. A few little spots. One you don't have to be afraid to drive. Have some fun. The best kind. Fun to look at and fun to drive. If you like Corvettes, whether it's a C1, C2, C8, go ahead and subscribe to our YouTube channel. You never know what you may see come through here at Unique Classic Cars. The videos are uploaded daily, and when videos are uploaded, the vehicles in them are available to purchase, whether it's online or right off our showroom floor. If you make it to see us in person, all the better. Let's take a little closer look at this interior. A couple things I want to show you in here and make note of. We'll also fold the convertible top up here at the end. I'll show you how that works, fold it up manually. Take a look at the condition of that. But first, take a peek at the door panel. Nice shape. I did notice a couple wear spots in the seat where the vinyl's aged, a little bit brittle. The other thing I want to mention, it is a nice, true, more of a red. When I stand back, there's the color of that interior. These reds and maroons sometimes like to wash out when I get right up on top of them. So I just want to make you aware of that. Very stock looking dash. Let's go ahead and fire this up so you can hear it run. We'll take a peek underneath the hood, and as always, we'll take this car out for a drive, show you how it goes down the road. Now this car does have a hood release right here, and there's another pull over on the other side. So there's actually 2 hood releases for each latch on each side. Get a good look at the dash. Slip around the back so you can hear this run. Door closes nicely. This one sounds good, folks. If you're familiar with the C1s, you know they all don't sound like that. All right, give me a second. I want to get this hood popped. We'll check out that engine bay. And I'll set up the tripod. We'll fold up the top, see how that looks. Wrap up this walk around and take it for a drive. So first off, underside of the hood, looking good. Aluminum radiator for cooling has been added. There we go. There's that double four barrel setup. And again, you're going to be able to see these tags in the still pictures. Check out the numbers on them. Appear to be correct. As well as the casting number for that intake manifold. I believe that would be the aluminum variety for the four barrel setup. You'll also be able to see the stamping on the engine block with that GU suffix code. And another one for the Corvette experts out there to correct us if we're wrong. I do not believe 56 would have had a VIN derivative on that engine. So what I can tell by looking, error correct engine setup, the four barrel double carb setup, intake manifold setup, all looking to be error correct. Looks good, sounds good underneath there. We'll pause it one more time. Let me show you how this convertible top folds up. Take a look at the condition of that, and then we're going to take it for a drive. And the convertible top folded up, so kind of a camel tan colored vinyl. You can see there's about 4 places you gotta latch it above the driver and passenger window. And then of course on the rear I did roll up the side windows, as you can see there too, to show you how those fit. A couple little small wear spots here down below, but let's face it, how many times you can drive this car with the top up? And if you needed it up, it's going to keep you dry if you got to go through a brief shower. A little rain. Rear window nice and clear. Around to the passenger side. Rolled the side glass up there too, so you get an idea on that. And when you fold it back down, it's just the reverse of what you watched me do. Undo the front latches, rear latches. Fold it up so that rear compartment can open, and fold it back in there. Cool car, nice C1, 1956 Chevrolet Corvette convertible. Remember that 265 cubic inch V8 underneath the hood with that double 4-barrel setup. 4-speed manual transmission. Call us 507-386-1726. UniqueClassicCars.com. Remember, we do consider trades. Financing is available. Of course, we can assist with transportation, and this vehicle may be eligible for an extended service contract. Consult with your sales associate when you call in or email.
Hey, did you know that this car qualifies for an extended warranty? It's just like the one you get at your new car dealership, except it covers your classic car instead. It covers all the major components like engine, transmission, drivetrain, and you can get coverage up to 10 years. Repairs aren't cheap. These extended warranties are a no-brainer. Contact us for a quote on this car today.
Today we're driving a 1956 Chevrolet Corvette in a brilliant red and white color. This is a convertible and we do have the top up today. This is a 4-speed manual right here on the floor. Our fuel gauge is showing a little less than a half a tank. Temperature is approximately 160 on the factory gauge. Factory tachometer right in the middle here is working as it should. The battery is showing less than half on the gauge. Oil pressure is topped out at 60, which is a good thing. You always want high oil pressure. It's usually meaning better. I have not gotten the factory radio to power up. Factory speedometer does appear to be working. The early styled Corvette. It's got a lot of curves in the right places. I think Corvette did it right most years. But these really show that 50s style. Corners as it should. Nice throttle response, smooth running engine. I am 6'1" and I do fit in this car. Even with the larger steering wheel from the 50s, still fit, still shift, still have fun. Learn more about this 56 Corvette and find out all the details at UniqueClassicCars.com.